Oh yeah, have you seen the new JLS song? Fucking Deck.
What have I missed? 12 lines, 5 minutes.
No. I'm talking about. Have you seen
You've not
Louis?
seen
What
the talking points thing?
Nah.
Louis wrote 12 lines for the talking point.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But anyway,
5 minutes each.
JLS song. Have you seen it, Deck?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna
Hannah-
have a quick look. Oh.
Try not to play it too loud so we don't get copyrighted. But you know.
Yeah.
Again.
No, but basically, JLS have decided to bring out a drill song. It's fucking. It's. They're gonna lose a lot of fans.
I can't find it.
Glorious.
Louis, put it on the bot because I've got it
Go on
muted.
to Spotify.
Louis, put it on the bot.
Oh,
So-
no, I can't.
What's it called?
I don't want anything to do with JLS.
It's on Spotify.
It's on Spotify.
Yeah. Let me get it back up.
It's the most recent song on Spotify.
It's called Time.
Oh, right, okay. Are you ready? Oh, fuck off.
It.
Right,
It's not good. It's not good.
I don't think it's going to be quite honest.
There's a line about Dora the Explorer in it.
Of course.
Of course, you wouldn't have drill without Dora the Explorer.
Not a drill song without Dorothy.
Yeah.
Where's my... What is it? Where's the map or something like
I
that?
see we have a fellow connoisseur.
A connoisseur of Dora the Explorer.
Of drill. You've got to have Dora the Explorer, otherwise it's not drill.
I don't like drill. Not for me.
I don't.
I don't
Not
JL.
I don't like
drill more than I like
Hannah put it on a story and I was like, no way they brought out a drill song, let me have a look. So I was listening to it like 5-10 minutes ago. Fucking drill. It's
I don't even like the beat. Ah, fuck off. I've got 30 seconds in and positive. They've only started talking.
it's fucking atrocious. Like
Yeah.
They-
There's support going.
I swear Wilco was gonna go to their concert they were gonna do.
Will loves JLS.
Yeah, I
Does
know. He was gonna go with Hannah and Mia. Or something like that. Oh, fucking hell.
Listen, I've not met Wilco that many times. He's a great guy, but that's definitely not what you want to hear.
Yeah, you don't want to hear that he's a fucking drill fan.
No, he's not a drill fan. He's
Sorry, no, sorry, he's a JLS fan, sorry. That's even worse.
It all goes downhill, lad.
It does all go downhill. It is. It's not looking good. It's. Fucking. Imagine if they became like proper like drill artists. Or whatever you fucking call them.
I'd love to see them doing like just hop on a tune with like Skepta or something like that.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Oh, fucking
he's
hell.
not a drill artist. But...
Yeah, I know, but I was meaning like they're just now going to every
JME.
town.
No, JME's grime. I don't know any drill artists then.
Nah, you just get them on with like Digger Diggy and all that.
There you go.
They're definitely entertaining.
It would be. I don't think those drill artists would
Right.
snoop that low.
No, not too sure any
I
of them would.
finished.
Maybe J Paul. For his walking tune, he'll have JLS do it.
What you saying, Louis? Oh,
Louis shot
I
the
finished drifting. That's when you have my full attention. I did shoot the sheriff, yeah, but I didn't shoot the deputy, so it's alright.
Louis popping off.
Oh!
Oh, nice. Top cast over here.
I feel like someone probably has, but if they haven't, someone needs to do a drill remix of I Shot the Riff.
The
Yeah.
sheriff. But not the deputy.
Ugh.
Oh. So, gun control. Louis, take it away.
What a sec.
So, gun control. I want to make it clear before I start talking. I don't like guns particularly. I think normal people don't need guns, and I think that normal people probably shouldn't have guns, right?
Agree.
Fair point.
But I just talk about our system, how it works and how it's got flaws. Because basically in this country it's not like too difficult to get a gun license and whatever. You just have to basically prove that you're mentally relatively stable.
Yeah.
And
I could get a gun
and,
license technically.
you need
You're not
Yeah.
mentally stable, Steve.
Exactly.
Exactly, that's one of the problems with the flooded system. But the positives of our system are that you're not allowed to have guns just out and about. You've got to have the guns and the ammo in separate safes. You have to take them out with you unless you're going shooting. Because, in my opinion, the only people who need to carry guns on them that aren't like law enforcement, criminals. So,
Strap up.
yeah, exactly. But yeah, I was wondering if you guys had any comments on like how you think it could be improved or what your current system works like.
I reckon one way to improve it is to like you have to use them a certain amount of times every year in a hunting environment, or you're not allowed them. Otherwise, it could be seen as suspect because some people own guns as like
Yeah,
because they want to own a gun.
not necessarily hunting, but just like in an environment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
so
like clay pigeon
You
shooting
do like
or
target shooting and stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
You should
Yeah.
you should
No,
have
I get that.
yeah, you know what I mean, because obviously some people own them with a license but use them illegally.
Louis, in America, what's the rule with because you're allowed a gun on you, but it has to be open view, doesn't it? Like they have to be able to see it. You're not allowed
So
concealed, is it?
it's different in
In
different
each state.
states.
Ah, yeah.
So in some states it's open carry but not concealed carry. So if you have a
Yeah.
gun, you need to have it visible. In some states it's concealed. But you've allowed it on you. I think my Wi-Fi's gone.
I know.
No, it's fine.
We can.
I can understand what you're saying. So like some states you're allowed to have it concealed and some states you have to have it open. You have to get licenses for open carry and concealed carry, but you also need a license just to own one. But it's pretty easy in the States to own one because I went for I did shooting in America once, and literally all you had to do was sign a piece of paper and you can have a gun, like 5 different guns in your hands in one session of shooting, 2 magazines each. I mean, if you're giving some guy that's just walked into your shop saying, "Can I go shoot a gun at your targets?" I could shoot it anywhere I wanted, technically. Technically, I could turn around and fucking pop the guy behind me. But that didn't happen. But it could.
Just let everyone know that you're an absolute psychopath. Smooth. Good
No. I'm just saying you could do that. It's not like and there's anything stopping you because you've just signed a piece of paper. You're saying, yes, I can shoot a gun.
You're a fucking idiot.
No, but you don't know what I mean. Like you can literally walk in. Walmart sells guns in America. You could buy fucking pistols and shotguns and rifles in Walmart.
Yeah, I'm thinking of a horrendous joke right now, and slowly realising more and
Go
more
on,
I can't.
go on.
No, because
I'll cut it out if it's too bad.
Nah, because delivery's not there anymore. Maybe if it comes back up, I might go for it, but
Maybe.
maybe it's not a nice one.
Yeah, but literally, America has a lot of flaws in its system when it comes to gun laws.
Yeah.
Like, literally, at the beginning of 2020, when people were allowed out their house and at school, there was one school shooting each day of January. which is unbelievable. Like, if you think about it, the parents of children that are going to school, they're all scared because they know someone's going to shoot up the school, but they just don't know whether it's their kid or not. So it's all kind of like Russian roulette. Like, I'm having a child and it's really fun to bring it up, but is it going to shoot up a school and go to prison for the rest of its fucking life? Do you know what I mean?
You got
Or get shot in school.
Yeah, either one. I mean, would you rather your child be shot by a school shooter or be the school shooter?
Shot.
Yeah. Well, the problem is, in this country, even if you're legally allowed to own a gun, you're not allowed to shoot anyone in pretty much any circumstance.
Yeah.
Really, Louis?
Unless you're a farm, unless you have
no.
land on a farm, there's trespassing laws where you can shoot.
If you have private land and
if they're threatening your livestock, then that's different. But that you say that is a stupid rule because it's so obvious. In America, in certain states,
no, but
if someone enters your property without your consent, you can shoot them. And in certain states, they have a more stupid rule, which is stand your ground, which is if you believe someone to be threatening you, you can shoot them.
Yeah, in Florida, I remember when I was in Florida, I had a taxi driver driving us back to the hotel, and literally he was like, "I witnessed a shooting," and we were all like, "What the fuck?" And then he explained what happened, and literally the guy got away with it because it was like, so you know how like sometimes you have a few car accidents. Right, so someone's hit this guy's car, and the guy who's hit the car has gotten out, and he's gone, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." And then the guy whose car's been hit has got out the car, started yelling at him, and literally in Florida, all you have to do is look like you've been threatened, go to one knee, and you can shoot them. So the guy literally just like, went to one knee and just pulled out a pistol and bopped him in the head.
But like,
my guy was about to let
it's
you
your
because
And he got away with it.
Because all that it has to be is you have to say that you felt threatened, right?
It's
your against them, and they're dead. So you can basically just shoot someone, but just and just say, "Oh, he was threatening."
Yeah, just make it look cool.
In the back.
Like you're on the defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, it's ridiculous.
Sorted. Steve used to get like cornered and backed down by his girlfriend anyway, so it's...
Oh, get fucked. What you mean? I mean, I do get abused by her. I'm not gonna lie. I've had a few jab slaps and a few left hooks and whatnot, but all of it was allegedly accidental, according to her.
This episode.
All of it was
It was all alleged. It was all alleged. Apparently, it was an accident.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, we think so.
Right,
I'm gonna go grab a water real quick. But yeah, you two carry on.
It's Subway's finest employee.
Subway hat.
Yeah, Steve, you know.
I know. Haven't you got a Mackey's hat as well?
Yeah, I've got a Mackey's hat. I don't know where it is right now.
What's make it clear that I never work at these places?
Well, I don't work at these places. Nah, I do.
No, you didn't.
If I'm off
you just know people who did, and then you walked to players' entrance, showed them that your Instagram account where you fucking flexing like other brand stuff, and then you fucking got a player's entrance top.
I've had 3 milkshakes off this Don now. Mackey's.
Was that Cormac?
This guy doesn't know I've got this one. The Atlantic Fish Bar. Big up Millie for this one. I've got some Albanian dudes. I've also fucking got too much shit. I don't know where the rest of them are.
Yeah, so in Deck's spare time, he just sits around wearing that. And when lockdown wasn't a thing, he was out fucking posting pictures, going to concerts in Subway tops.
Excuse me, I've also been in swim trunks, pink fishnets, and a pink tennis visor.
That is a valid point.
I also had Frozone glasses. Gotta go fast, you know.
Gotta get that ice going, you know what I'm saying?
Well, we were getting about Well,
Anyway,
Yeah.
very happy, uncontrolled, that we don't live in them states. And I don't know. I understand that people like guns and whatever, but I just think we'd be a lot safer if the restrictions were tighter.
yeah.
In the same
Oh,
way,
yeah.
I don't feel like there's an actual need for them. Like, I think they should be banned from things, like, especially in America, seeing as they're not going to give up their guns. So they should be banned from, like, open places like shops and things like that.
Have
Like,
you heard about what happened
Well-
in Australia? Because they basically, I'm going to put it the way Jim Jeffries put it. There was a massive massacre in Australia many years ago. I think it was either in the 19th or 20th century. Can't remember which one.
No, it was the late 21st. It wasn't ages and ages ago. It was.
Oh, was it not? Oh, right, but yeah, they had... My bad, I didn't know when it was, but there was a massive massacre.
Sorry, not late 21st. I'm off the late 20th.
Oh, late 20th. So I was right. It was some point in those
Like the 90s.
centuries. So I was right. Let the record show. But basically, massive massacre, right? And then the government were just like, we can't use these guns responsibly, so no more guns. Everyone hand in your guns, right? Get all that sorted. And if you get found with a gun that you bought before this, you're going to get arrested and put in prison because there's no more of these guns. Not having it. You've lost your responsibility for get fucked.
it's like a school teacher, innit? Right? You do not get break time today.
Depends if you're in America or not, because usually they just get shot.
Most kids don't get.
That's another problem.
They don't make it
If,
that bad today.
If every person potentially has a gun, then every police officer needs a gun. So you have more police shootings. It's just.
Yeah.
Oh.
And also in America, what is it? There's more guns than people in that country.
That would not surprise me at all.
I'm pretty sure it's either there's
No, more guns than people.
more guns than people. Yeah.
Oh,
It's mental.
Yeah. It's but also in this country, like, if you get caught with a gun, obviously illegal, is a minimum 5-year prison sentence, even if you didn't know that you had a gun. So if someone gives you a bag and says, "Oh, can you drop this off at my house?" and it has a gun in it, and you don't know that it has a gun in it, then you get arrested. You get 5 years in prison.
Louis, I'm never gonna get a bag off you.
But I don't like guns, Dad.
I saw Louis.
Here's a suspicious-looking bag. Could you please drop that off at my front door in 20 minutes?
I know I'm
It's a
going
shaped
to
bag here. Don't worry about what's in it. It's.
Yeah.
It's totally not a gun.
We can use Kit for that. We'll just be like, "Yo, Kit, drop this off." Shit. He'd be there happily driving away, like. "Oh,
Yeah.
Can you put the police station kit?
Yeah, can you give this to the nearest police officer, please, and get him to search you?
Oh, nah, guys, I'll give him like an Uber Eats outfit. He can rock up at the police station. He'll be like, "Right, sorry guys, I've just got
Got an order for you."
Pretty
That'd be a really
easy.
smart idea if a terrorist did that. Not saying that they should do that. If they were to just dress up as an Uber Eats guy, just drop off a bomb somewhere, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't look suspicious then.
Nah, rock up with a load of pork. There you go, pigs.
Oh my god, have you seen that video where all them chickens are eating Mackey's nuggets?
What?
Have you not seen that video where the someone's feeding these chickens Mackey's nuggets?
Oh, no.
It's fucking brilliant.
So I have chickens, and one time we forgot we'd had like a Sunday roast, and we were throwing them like all like the leftovers. Forgot about the chicken. Throw them the chicken, yeah. They scanned that shit straight away. My mum went out like 5 minutes later, like, "Dec, did you give them the chicken?" I was like, yeah.
You used to have chickens.
Yeah.
Was
they're dead now.
it? Yeah,
We used
obviously.
chickens as well.
Did you? Did you
Yeah.
use them for eggs or meat?
Yeah.
baking them
Anyway.
cakes.
Shall we move on to topic 2?
We could. We
You
could.
twisted my.
I don't know how long we've been going because Deck was late. So
Wow.
Ah, it's fine. We can be on to the
Nah,
next topic.
we had technical difficulties. It definitely wasn't my fault.
It was your fault, and then I just forgot to check if the audio was working, so we were a bit more
Exactly.
late. So
Exactly.
it's a combined
I
fault.
was early for once.
So
I
we're
know.
gonna blame you, God Allah.
Praise on him.
Spoken by a Catholic man.
Religion is a scandal.
Wrong to say about Islam.
Right, so, Louis,
I wanna-
you've put
I wanna-
here... Oh, go on.
Go on. No, I'm just saying, I have nothing against. I just don't want to be massacred, Steve.
Oh, well. Number 2, Louis has put environmentally friendly cars.
Yeah, so that includes hybrids, electric cars, and hydrogen fuel cell cars, which very few people know a lot about because they were killed off, but they are very right and deckable.
What? Can I ask you something? Right. So obviously, main thing everyone loves about cars is how fast they can go.
Yes.
Can electric cars keep up? Because I know obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they've made like their first supercars and things like that long ago.
I was watching a video this morning about
Oh.
the new Tesla remodeled, right? The plus version of that car could go 0 to 60 in under 1.99 seconds and a top speed of 200.
Yeah, but how long does the battery on it last?
Um,
Because like
The plus one that they're planning on bringing out is 590 miles.
So
I don't know how good that is.
Very
Sounds
good.
good.
That's very good.
Yeah. There's it.
Drive across England.
So basically,
Right.
electric cars have very good acceleration. They don't go is more.
Louis,
Speaking
lad,
robot.
you're speaking robot,
They
lad.
have, can you hear?
No.
Hear me? Right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Proper electric cars.
No.
I'm back. Proper electric cars
Yes.
don't go for gears in the same way as combustion cars,
Engine.
like internal combustion cars. So they have really, really quick acceleration. And as batteries get better, obviously the distance they can travel get better. Obviously, if you're doing 200 laps, it won't 180 miles. But if you're going at or around the speed limit, then it will. So, like as the technology progresses, they'll end up being better than.
Yeah.
And like now, the best electric cars are better than a lot of cars in
Yeah.
those respects.
What's the price like compared to it? Because obviously, like, there's
Depends.
a lot of cars
Depends.
you can get on electric.
If we were to go to Tesla, because they're obviously the biggest electric car manufacturer ever, you have the cheapest is like 30 grand, and the most expensive is like 150 grand.
See, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
Where
so
if you're
they're
wanting
not
just
cheap.
one of them,
You can
like
get
us for
second-hand
start-
ones.
Yeah, but us for starter cars, we're not going to be looking for like a 30 grand.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you can get a second-hand Tesla for like
but as they
10 grand.
Oh, that's so much better.
as
Like,
they
Yeah, I know it's better than 30 grand, but it's not exactly cheap.
the first car. Like,
as they become more common though, as they become more common, the price will
Yeah.
go down. So it's about people like getting into the technology now. The people who can afford it, it's important that they do.
I can't. Like,
The
I
market
feel
is
bad
there.
for mechanics with this.
No, but
Imagine,
no.
like,
Yeah, they're fucked. But no, as someone who likes cars but doesn't know much about them, I want to hear a car. I don't want an electric car just going zzz, fucking
Yeah.
buzzing across the street. And two, that's going to cause a lot of accidents.
Yeah. especially with you, Steve, seeing as how many times have you looked left and right in your life?
About twice.
Yeah.
One being left, one being right. Oh, Willems.
Cheerio, cheerio.
But yeah, since Louis not with us, but do you know what I mean? Like, hearing a car is such a nice thing, especially when it's got like a nice exhaust, a nice engine. Not like one of them fucking dickheads who like put a massive exhaust on a tiny car. But
Or just
like,
take the off completely.
yeah, but like, hearing a nice car raw is fucking beautiful.
I feel like if you're having like a so for like a run around or something like that, I don't think it matters because you're just driving shops back, things like that. That's calm. But obviously, like racing and things like that, I don't want like nobody wants to go to like a racetrack and watch an electric car race.
Yeah, because you can't hear it.
The atmosphere is the noise of that, and then everyone trying to be louder than the noise of the fucking car.
Yeah. Oh, I really want to go to a Formula One event. It'd be so cool.
Imagine like an electric monster truck show. Imagine.
The crowd would be quiet and they'd just be kind of just watching a car just do a few flips.
Yeah, everyone would just be there like, hi, okay. Yeah. Bit quiet, innit?
Yeah, but it's just like, well, I guess because it's become, well, basically Tesla got massive knockbacks when they brought out their first car because you literally couldn't hear the fucking thing. So they have put a bit of noise on it so you can hear it coming. But I think they should have like an electrical sound. So not like, they should have like some form of sound creation. You know what I mean? Not like nothing, but like, you know how a car makes a... Like an electric car might need to make a, like, you know when you hear electricity, like, tss, like something like that. I know, I know it sounds fucking stupid.
I was going to say, listen, you're now wanting a car that's still really quiet on the inside, like they're really good at, like the Teslas, so quiet on the inside, but you now want it to make a noise just for the outside.
Yeah.
Understand what I mean here?
Nah, I don't give a fuck. I love hearing the noise of the engine inside a car.
That's one person, but when you've got some like old biddy who's an ex-Karen...
No, but the cars have soundproofing now.
Yeah, they do, but it
But
doesn't make them silent. It's not like a studio, lad. You can't just start dropping beats in it. Turn into
No. That's what I was talking about before. The Tesla revamp, basically, because they've changed the steering wheel. It looks fucking horrible. I mean, it doesn't look horrible. It just looks like an F1 car, but you won't be able to turn it.
Steering wheels, it's like that.
Yeah, it's like that. That's what it's like.
They're there, and that's it. There's nothing on the top or bottom.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. The new Tesla revamp. And basically, fucking... They've made like so you know how headphones when they have active noise cancelling, not just noise cancelling, because noise cancelling means there's nothing that can get in, but active noise cancelling is cancelling out the noise that's coming in with extra sound, so you can't hear anything. That's what they're doing with the Tesla, which can be switched on and off technically. So if you wanted to create a sound outside the car, you could, and you can turn it off and on, and you can hear it. You know what I mean? Send the roads, so when in 2040, when all the petrol cars or diesel cars are going to get stopped, no basically you'll still be able to have your petrol diesel cars, but they just won't be allowed to make them anymore. And so what will happen is people start driving electric cars and the roads will be dead quiet, and you have people who sit by the roads looking out for nice cars. You won't get that anymore. It'll stop a lot of things.
Yeah. You see,
I guess you could still do F1 and all that. I reckon they'll still allow that.
Yeah.
And NASCAR.
If you were a very rich person and smart, I'd put my money on buy some real nice vintage like cars, because they're gonna fucking shoot up. Or
no, what would be really smart?
Just the nice nowadays cars that aren't like that are underappreciated. If you know a car's like well, you'd be making bags.
Yeah, but you know,
If you stop building them,
what would be
and
really
either way you go.
what would be really smart to invest in though is, so you could say vintage cars, that would be a great one, but if you think about it, no, electric cars need batteries, and batteries have lithium in it. So you can buy gold, silver, coal. You can buy lithium.
Yeah.
If you bought lithium, the price is going to fucking rocket as more cars are going to be need to make. So, little investment advice from Steve.
Steve, stop.
Don't know.
On the stock market. Is that the one? Yeah.
Aye. I reckon
I'm
lithium.
really worried because my work group chat is popping off right now, and I don't know why. Like it's been dead for long enough. I was hoping it'd stay that way. Nah, they're all sound to be fair.
The furlough.
Louis still dead?
He's loading. His camera's loading. He's having a bit of a fit.
Nigerian boy. Right, what's the next topic anyway? What else we?
No, we haven't finished the electric car.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to come back to this when Louis loves cars.
Decriminalization of drugs.
Again.
No. All drugs, because if you think about it, right, I agree with decriminalisation of drugs, because if you look, do you remember when Portugal had a massive heroin addiction problem? Everyone was addicted. 1% of their population was addicted to heroin.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
I remember seeing that.
Portugal were putting all their money into putting these people in prison and getting them off the street, or sorry, not off the street, but like trying to arrest all the dealers and all this. But then they took a different approach, which completely got rid of the problem, and it was decriminalisation of the drug, or all drugs. So technically, taking drugs in Portugal isn't illegal. Yeah. And after that. After that, it was fine because they put all their money into helping them and putting them through rehab and stuff. But we only moved on because we know you like cars, right, Louis, so we can go back to cars now.
Yeah.
We'll carry on that in a bit.
We can. Yeah, right. So.
Alright, boom. So.
Basically, as technology progresses and electric cars become cheaper, they'll become obviously more affordable and more reliable, and like you said, mechanics, just the engines and the gearboxes are different, and that will include free training for mechanics, but a lot of the stuff is the same, so you still need brakes and everything to be the same.
Yeah, but it's the way they're like, because they're wired up and things like that.
Yeah.
It's going to be so mental, because if you think about it, a lot of them are like quite older kind of guys, like who know a bit about cars because they've literally just hung around them like all their life. So imagine now somebody rocks up with like a Tesla, and they're just there like, oh yeah, this isn't working here, and it's like, all right, well I've got to rewire this.
Yeah.
But
if you think about how much electric. Like how much wiring and everything there is in a normal car already.
Yeah.
Like they already have to know how to do that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Even in like old cars, lights and things have got to know how to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, I can't lie. What I can't remember the name of the show I used to love watching, but it's like the restorators and things like that. Like
Top Gear.
Nah, but to be fair, I've watched it now. More recently, I've watched that. But no,
I've been watching
like
either
store cars or they just do them up kind of thing, and
Pimp My Ride.
Just something like that. Not the actual MTV.
Pimp My Ride.
It's
most
like,
of the
when
cars.
they were showing trying to do the electric cars, it just looked like some work. Like it did not look like a simple, quick job.
Well, I guess it still has like same like suspension and stuff like that. It's still the same base. It's just no engine, just a battery.
Most of the cars were on pimp my ride were no longer road legal after they'd been pimped.
Oh, from Pimp My Ride. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Imagine that, going on Pimp My
Um,
Ride and being made your car being made illegal to drive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've
Fucking
got a shit car. Can you fix it? It's like we fixed it, but you can't drive it anymore.
Yeah. It's like, but I don't live in this state. Oh well, that's gonna be an expensive haul.
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, hydrogen fuel cell cars could have replaced normal cars and electric cars because basically they just they run off hydrogen and they only basically release water as like an emission. But they came about a little bit too early. They came properly a few years ago, and people weren't willing to build hydrogen fuel stations at petrol stations because they were saying it would cost too much and not enough people would use them. So if they had been, because it would have been more like a traditional car than an electric car, but it would have been better for the environment than a normal car. But it got shut down because
Oh, you're lagging
we
out
have to
again.
avoid.
Oh, here we go. Not again.
Sorry there, fella. Louis dipping again by the looks of it, but
Yeah,
I was blowing my
Louis
nose. I
gone
didn't
is-
think you would want to hit that.
I think what he was trying to say is the fact that hydrogen cars would have been way too expensive for petrol stations and people. Because, but it would have been good for the environment, and also you'd be able to hear the car at the same time, so it wouldn't be like a massive change. It would only be
Yeah.
like a small change.
But it's on people of it, really, isn't it?
Yeah,
Convince people if they need to change.
yeah. It just kind of showed that there are other options really for cars.
Yeah.
It's not like just petrol and diesel and that's it. There's nothing else.
What's yours? Yours petrol?
Mine's petrol, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my sister's just got her car.
What's she got?
A little Volkswagen thing. I can't remember the actual type of it, but it's the generic fuckboy one, which I've already pointed out to her. She got it. It was meant to be like 1.2, and she got it for 600. So fair play. Off
fair
some
play.
guy she works.
All right.
Yeah.
Look, not bad that. 600
Yeah,
for a
no.
car. Does it run well,
Anyway.
or does it need some fixing?
No, it's pretty decent. All it needed, I can't remember, but it needed like at most like £100 or £200 thing on it. I can't remember what she was telling me, but I remember the figure.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's pretty sound to be fair. So she should be sweet.
Yeah. Right, Louis, you're back now.
Nah.
Yeah, clearly my
Oh,
Wi-Fi
yeah.
doesn't like electric cars, so let's move on.
No, I just don't think it likes us, Louis.
So,
That too.
Willem's decriminalisation of drugs. We were in the middle of talk about how Portugal decriminalised
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
They decriminalised
Portugal
them
did.
because of the heroin addiction, and
Steve,
instead of
a lot.
arresting them and stuff like that, they got them into a rehab. They got them clean needles or whatever they needed, and
So-
it helped with
Yeah,
it.
there are.
Yes, and they didn't get AIDS and shit.
Yeah, so they have lowered, like they've lowered the rate of infection for HIV and AIDS by like a third, I think, since they've been giving out needles and things.
Imagine that. Go down to your local Fed station, get yourself some needles.
No. It's like civil servants are
They
giving
just
them
hand
out.
them out. Like,
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
So basically, decriminalisation means that you're not allowed to like sell them or produce them, but having them on you and using them is not a crime. So it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's definitely a step forward.
Yeah, because it's actually reduced how many people are using them. Because they've been able
Yeah.
to get help a
'Cause-
lot easier.
And like criminalizing users is never worked because if you put someone in prison, there are more drugs in prison than there are on the street.
Yeah.
So
when they
instead, sending them to rehab or encouraging them to go to rehab is a much better solution.
Yeah, it's just like it's helping
I
the people who need it instead of just chucking them in prison and hoping they get better.
Yeah, you see, I understand like it being like illegal and not to sell and things like that, but it's quite pointless making it illegal to have on you, because obviously up to so much amounts. Because if you're carrying a lot, it's quite clear you're gonna be
Intent to
selling.
sell.
Yeah, or you're going to be giving it out to a lot of people, which means you're kind of encouraging it. But if you've only got like a bit on you, there's not much point because a lot of people are gonna have a bit on them.
Yeah.
So and you're never gonna get round to every single person. And if it's just self-use, but I mean, obviously, when it comes to like heroin and things like that, that's a lot more harmful. So.
Oh yeah, opioids are awful.
Yeah.
Look at America. They're
Yeah,
still
but
having a
then
massive problem with it.
The main oh
What?
something very large just come on music about, sorry.
Louis' left toe is just falling off.
Oh no, it's just come up on my browser. Oops.
Oh, close your Pornhub, lad. We don't need to see it.
No, I was looking at what's happened in Oregon. So the problem in America is that it was essentially the health service got a load of people hooked on opioids and opiates, giving people painkillers because they were told that they weren't addictive, when obviously everyone knows that opium is addictive, extremely.
Yes.
So when either the prescription ran out or they couldn't feed their addiction anymore with prescription pills, they either had to buy pills illegally or move to heroin, right?
Can't.
And it makes sense that as it was basically the government's fault that people were addicted to heroin, that they should stop criminalizing people for it.
Yeah.
But what they should do is
caused
what
it.
Portugal is doing, and not just basically allowing people to be addicted to heroin, but trying to help people who are to stop being addicted to heroin.
Yeah.
That's the main, like,
America's very
thing they
backwards.
should be doing. Oh,
Yeah.
completely. In a lot of ways.
They have a lot of problems that they just don't admit to having. It's
Yeah.
one of the big things for
Or
America.
a lot of people are proud of the problems that they have.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course they are. Who wouldn't want a fucked up country to live in?
Every time
The silence says it all.
every time I see a news story about America, it makes me think how glad I am I don't live there.
Yeah. I'd like to live there though. I don't know why. Not because of all the fucking messed up shit, but because it just. I don't know.
No,
it
like,
has
you
a
could buy
better.
the
It has
idea
better
of-
nightlife. It has a better everything. Not
right.
everything. It just has a better nightlife, and I want to live there because of that.
But if you could take America's weather and swap it with ours,
Oh, we'd be a perfect country.
Yeah. Well, no, they have hurricanes and stuff.
No weather, not like natural disasters.
Well,
But I guess
yeah,
that does
well,
come
just-
from America. That does.
we'll take the nice weather. Then.
Yeah. If we were to cherry pick for America, we'd be the perfect country.
We take
Yes,
that.
if we created a perfect country, it would be great.
already. Great.
Yeah, if we were to create a perfect country, everyone would want to live here. And
And
that'll make a problem.
Well, the thing is, though, we look at America and we're like, okay, we just want the nice weather. They'd look at us, they'd be like, we want the peaceful schools. We'd want.
We want the peaceful schools. We'd want a president that isn't going to die within his full term.
So
What would you reckon the odds are that Biden's going to survive his presidency?
I think
not that great.
I top himself, not top himself, but top.
300,000 people in California are addicted to meth.
Oh,
Right.
That's a lot.
that sounds like people.
Yep.
That sounds like my type of people.
Just like, what were you saying, Steve?
No, meth, not heroin, mate.
Oh yeah, no, but I mean, oh fucking same. I'll get you fucked up.
Then they had the crack cocaine pandemic or epidemic.
That's Steve's poison of choice.
What? It's a bit rude.
Then
No.
you got Louis who like. What does Louis like? What are we saying for Louis?
What would be Louise?
Alcohol.
Alcohol.
Codeine.
Sitting lead.
Right. So,
Steve, what have you got in that vape?
I have a nice Zap liquid that is. I don't actually know what the fuck it is
Is
actually.
it from
what's
Boss
in it.
Lady?
What?
Is it from Boss Lady?
No.
I'm gonna tell her.
You can if you want, because I haven't had any fucking time to fucking
it's
go to
just-
Stockport. I've been buying all my stuff. I've been
she's
buying my
like-
stuff online. She isn't even open. I'm meant to get it from Boss Lady. I'm about to get these coils off bloody Amazon. They were actually cheaper. It was £9 instead of 10.
Yeah, but like the vibe in Boss Lady's shop is.
Oh, it's around. We need to go to the one in Chorlton.
We
Shout out Village Vapes in Stockport, in Mersey-way, and their one in Chorlton. Best vape shop there is. Not
The lady-
sponsored, but we could try and get her to sponsor us. Should we try?
I'm mocking.
This video was brought to you by Village Vapes.
so I've just done some quick maths, right?
Yeah.
Quick maths. This is dangerous.
In the UK, 130,000 people have ever used meth, right? Ever.
How do they
And
get that
in-
number?
Well, I've worked it out. In California, 300,000. Their population much smaller than ours, right? 300,000 people are addicted to meth. So they have more than twice as many people addicted than we have people who've ever used it.
I don't think it's a big thing over here though. It's
not,
And I'm
but-
guessing it's a lot harder to
Not
get
really.
because of the restrictions.
But if you have that number of people who are addicts, like surely the best thing to do is not to put them in prison where they'll get more meth. It's to put them in rehab where they'll stop using that. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they probably don't, like. Depends what their rehabilitation like rate is for say like how.
It's a lot better than
maybe like
Portugal.
100.
America have some of the best rehab clinics in the world. Besides
Yeah, but I
Switzerland.
like-
Switzerland
But they're
have
also some of the most expensive.
Yeah, Switzerland have the most expensive
Yeah,
ones.
that's great. That's great. They're like amazing and all, but if someone goes in and they don't want to stop, they're not gonna stop. Like.
Yeah, but no, that's what a lot of mindsets are with people who go to rehabs. Like, for example, my dad, he went to fucking rehab and he ended up stopping drinking.
Yeah, but
He didn't want to stop.
he's also got motivation of you guys behind him. Like he knows he's got to stop really though.
Yeah, because he would have died in
Like-
the next few years if he hadn't. But
There you go. So he knew he had to stop. He just didn't want to. But
yeah,
Yeah,
that-
I think
I think that's what all addicts
I
are
would
like.
imagine that most,
Most addicts are like that. They don't want to stop, but they feel like they have to, so they go to rehab. But in my opinion, rehab's just a really expensive way of finding out what AA is and what NA is and stuff like that. It is, because at the end, they recommend you go to AA meetings every week. And then that's how you do it. You follow the 12 steps of the fucking Bible or whatever the bloody hell they read in there.
Well, no, it's
they read the Bible.
It's a 12-step recovery program. I don't think it's the Bible.
No, but it's based off biblical things.
Steve, the reason for like rehab and things like that is to take you out of the situation that you're in, to stop you being like around a drink.
Yeah, because if you're not exposed to the thing
Yeah.
you're addicted to, then there's no way that you're going to use it, basically, is the idea.
Yeah, I guess.
The people there chatting shit to you, telling you you're doing well and that you're going to be fine, that's just however much you want to pay for them. That's where the
however much you pay is however much they care.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, but bloody hell, it is. The world is a mess.
Yeah.
So
That should be the title of the podcast, to be honest.
No, the world is a mess is too... I think it's too used. Tapped was a very good one because we are all tapped.
That's true.
And that's how we came up with the name, everybody, because we figured out that we're all tapped. All three of us.
Yeah.
Probably not all the viewers, but you'll get there.
Keep watching, yeah.
Keep on. Unfortunately, it was a bit early to start drinking today.
And I had to go
I've got some
drive.
beers just in case you lot were drinking, but...
I have to drive.
I've got some.
You two should have drank. I couldn't because I didn't want to drink and then go drive because that is illegal. Kids, don't do it.
Well, you're allowed to drink a little bit. Not the provisional, though.
You shouldn't drink at all. At all.
You're allowed to.
Yeah, but you're
No,
allowed to. But it should be 0. You shouldn't have any alcohol content when you drive, children, because that is not.
I didn't say anything about should. I just said you are allowed to.
Steve,
And why would you say that? What?
In this country.
Yeah.
Drink responsibly, kids. No, wait, no, kids don't drink at all. Drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly.
Smooth, Louis, smooth, really.
Oh. Yeah, Deck, don't drink because you're 17.
Yeah, Deck, child.
I don't even have a beer on me. I was just going to open a beer bar.
Good, because you're too young.
Well, if you were 18, you could.
Well,
go out and buy your own.
technically, if you're in your own house, you can drink by the age of 5.
Only if your parent gives it, like.
Yeah, only if you're supervised by a. My dad
You know
knew
what,
that
Louis?
one.
Boss man does me nice when I go to him, so he does serve me.
Gets you an orange juice.
Yes, orange juice.
Yeah, of course. We don't want him getting fucking nicked. Or
I'm sure Point and Fed are watching this. Big up.
Yeah. Good point, Fred. Oh, maybe we could get them to sponsor us.
we should try and get like someone who like a brewery to sponsor us.
Oh yes.
And then we just drink their
Deck's
premium.
not allowed to drink it.
Yes, but Deck, you're not allowed to
No,
drink because those companies do not endorse children drinking.
No, Deck
But-
could just he could just cross out the name of the brewery and just write.
I'll just be the.
Put a
poster
post-it
boy,
note
but-
over the top of it.
Yeah.
Alright, it's
Oh,
alright, boys.
have you seen
By the
that?
time we get any reaction, it'll be summer, and I'm 18 then, so it can't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good topic for next week. Alcohol.
We end up
Obviously,
talking about
we'll
it.
have to sit that one out because he doesn't know
Right.
anything about it.
Yeah. I'll make a cocktail if we're gonna do that.
I will too.
I won't, because I can't.
You're not allowed. You can make a mocktail.
Lad, I meant as in like I can't make a fucking cocktail. I don't know how to.
Get Vimto and put
not
some water in it, and then it's a cocktail.
Or
Or just taking shots of pure Vimto. Raw.
Probably would get you fucked up in some way.
It'd give you a fucking mad sugar rush.
or I can take this. Makes it.
Deck, that's a weird water bottle.
That's a rather
Guys,
strange water bottle.
Did you not hear Smirnoff brought out water bottles?
Have you seen the
Oh,
advert for Guinness Clear.
Clear.
Guinness
Yeah.
Clear. You know, some people thought that was actually true. That Guinness would make an alcoholic drink that's clear.
My nana sent it
Smirnoff
to
do.
one of the chats.
Of course they did, because it's vodka.
Irish. So funny.
Malibu do.
Yeah, because their drinks are clear.
Stephen and I have nice memories of Malibu back when we were 18.
Oh, back like 4 years ago when we were 18 still.
And we were both born on a leap day, so...
Yeah, so technically we've been around way longer. Portugal was
Malibu,
fun. Oh, it was in Portugal! Which is the topic.
Wait.
That went heroin started, Steve.
Legal, because we were 18.
Yeah, actually, we were 16 at the time, which is legal in Portugal.
Not for spirits.
Yes, we were 18. And all the rugby teachers got smashed.
I believe, actually,
Ah.
it may have been...
Lad, I went to...
I may have been younger than
I know.
24.
Yes.
Lad, I went to Holland with my football team, and I mean, we must have been about 12, 13, and my mate's dad still just got us all beers. We were like, we had like 2 beers each, and all obviously like tipsy, but
Yeah, but you're 18 European years.
18 European years.
otherwise 13 England in England.
Yeah, no, it's because of the time difference.
Yeah. Jump back in time.
Yes, the time difference makes you age up. It's like...
How old do you think I am in Australia then?
About
105.
40.
40.
In America, you're like 6.
Lad, I'll go over there, have my midlife crisis, come back, and hopefully I'll be a whole new person.
Oh no, you can't go back down. You can only age one way. That's just stupid, though.
Oh, that's you, sorry. Yeah.
Do you want me to tell you what I find
No,
mental
fuck
about
you.
America, actually? Talking about America, right? Think about it.
We've not spoken about America for a while, lad.
Yeah, I know, but we just talked about American age. So, linking that back to gun control, you can buy a gun at the age of... Or you can own a gun at the age of, I think it's 12, but you can't drink till you're 21.
Only in some states.
Yeah, I know, but still, you can drive before you can own a gun.
Yeah, well,
Sorry, you can
Thing
own a
is-
gun before you can drive.
do you know why the drinking age is 21? I've probably told you this.
No, I don't know idea.
So, I think it was Nixon, when he was president, all the states had different drinking ages, and he was paying loads to build, like, interstate roads to the state governments. I mean, the problem was people were driving from a state where the drinking age was 21 to a state where it was, like, 18, so they could get smashed, and then they were driving home.
Just on the border drinking.
Yeah, so basically, they were like, well, mate, everyone has to have the drinking age of 21, or you're not getting money for the roads. So, that's why they're all 21.
Oh.
But it is stupid, like, in this country, we have stupid rules like that, like, you can join the army at 16, but you can't play Call of Duty until you're 18. Or, like, you can have sex at 16, but you can't, watch porn until you're 18.
Yeah, that is mental.
It's
Louis
not
never
as
followed
stupid
that
as
rule.
America. Huh? You what, Deck?
You never followed that 16, 18 rule, did you, when it came to Pornhub? We've seen your subscription.
I've
Yeah,
never
the
seen it.
subscription bill came through your post when I was there. He has
My
premium,
post is
mate.
alive. Premium's free, isn't it?
Oh, so you think?
I thought they made it free because of lockdown.
Did they?
I don't know. I can't afford it anyway. I haven't got any Wi-Fi, as you know.
Yeah, because that's because you live out in the sticks with thick walls in your house, which means it can't travel through the walls.
No,
You
my
need-
Wi-Fi just decides to turn off sometimes.
You need to get someone in to wire up secondary hubs. Put them on the ceiling and stuff.
Yeah, I love how my Wi-Fi cut out just after I said my Wi-Fi just turned off.
No, but basically, you get these things put on the ceiling which expands the radius of the Wi-Fi. You should just get some of them.
Yeah.
I think I need.
Well, you're the one to ask for that.
Hey.
My Wi-Fi.
We can hear you. Oh, I can see you now. Yeah, but in America you can drive at 16, you can buy a gun at 18 or 16 in some states, but you can't drink
Well,
until
if we-
21.
It's like them RAF adverts. If you can fix a skateboard, then you can fix a bike, which means you can fix an Apache helicopter.
Yeah.
Some adverts are mental.
They're my favourite though. I played a lacrosse game against Carlisle once. So obviously all of us being absolute dickheads, all at the same time, turned around while they're warming up and went,
I was born in
Born in
Carlisle.
Carlisle. With me in the Royal Navy. Oh my days. Their coach face like a slapped ass. It was fucking class. It was so pissed off. The whole game they were talking about it. Beautiful.
Lacrosse is a fucking dangerous sport.
Right. So
Class, bro.
what I really don't get about America is in some states you can buy a gun at 18 and shoot yourself, right? But you can't buy cigarettes until 21 because they're bad for your health.
Of course you've taken it there. Cheers. Nice one, Ellie.
It's stupid, isn't it?
Yeah.
Man, if you look that way, I can buy rope at any age.
And I can hang myself on a ceiling.
I learned
From a ceiling
I
fan.
learned how to tie knots at Scouts.
We can do it. We can do a Robin Williams any age we want, but we can drink at 80.
Because it's bad for your health.
Bad for your health. So's hanging
I also
yourself.
love that they basically lowered the drinking age to 16 during the lockdown. Because
Really?
yeah, in this country,
Oh right.
because when they were like, you can only buy a meal, you can only drink alcohol if you're buying a meal, right?
Oh yeah. And
So-
you could, yeah, in pubs.
So but you can drink at 16 if you buy a meal. So any pub, basically, they lowered the drinking age to 16 because there's no difference whether you're 16 or 18. 'Cause you need a meal either way. So
Yeah.
you can go into a pub, buy a Scotch egg, and drink at 16 years old. It's great.
Where was this when we was? Well, we could do it when we were 16, but
But we didn't.
If you went into a pub or a Scotch.
no, my fake ID said I was 50.
Yes, my fake ID saying Jamal Jones.
I was called Unga Bunga on mine.
Is that Welsh?
I was called Gareth on mine.
Oh, I've already told this joke to Steve, but I think
How
that
long
might
did
like
it
it
take
too.
that guy to realise?
What?
How long did it take that guy to realise that the Chester Gate Steve?
Oh god.
Oh fucking hell! The whole night.
No,
We were leaving, and he was like, "This is a
What?
fake ID."
So, Deck, I was speaking to a Welsh friend,
Oh,
and I was asking him
no.
how many people he'd slept with, right? And he started counting them. He started counting all the things he'd had sex with. Then he fell asleep.
Yeah, same. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't understand anything you just said.
Oh, fuck's sake. Did Steve hear it?
And fuck you.
There was a joke about Welsh people having sex with sheep.
And he's gone.
Oh. Well, no, I think Deck was just stunned by the joke. I think he's just...
Yeah, he's just standing incredibly still, or sitting incredibly still.
He's just processing it.
Yes.
And they were linking arms, Steve. To the
Yes.
elbow.
No, have you not seen that? Whose video was it? I can't remember whose video it was, but it's like it's one of the Sidemen's new videos. He's there to like trying to figure out which couple's fake,
Oh yeah.
and he asks one of them. He goes, "So, how long's his dick?"
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not too big. It's only half. It's like measuring his whole forearm.
But I
I
think with that, we shall conclude the podcast. So,
What a place to finish it.
yes, we hope you enjoyed. Hope you tuned in till the end. And if you did tune in to the end, make sure you
How
leave
many
a
beers have you
comment
drunk?
of how many beers you've drunk. And if you're 18, put allegedly Muslim. It's fine if it's 0. And
Wait, no, wait, no. If you're 18, put the actual number. If you're under 18,
Yeah.
don't drink. Drink non-alcohol beer and tell us how many you drank.
And if you're Muslim, 0
Unless
is
you've got a
completely
substantial
fine.
meal.
Unless
Yes,
you have a substantial meal.
I don't think anyone's going to be eating this. Don't think anyone's going to be watching this while eating their tea.
You never know. Leave a comment if you were.
If we get that Subway sponsorship, maybe they will.
You never know.
Oh, days. Hannah, come on.
Yeah, Hannah, the manager who also works at Subway. Come on.
Right, the last one got about 150 something views, right?
160.
This one is going to get about 12 because they will have watched the first 5 minutes of. I'd love to see the retention time for the first one.
I can get that up at some point, but hope you're all having a good day and goodbye.